what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am eating chicken and rice. Yep, chicken and rice. And I made this by myself. I made the chicken in the crock pot. Of course, you know how I made the rice. So I'm gonna start off with a prayer, then I'm gonna chit chat with you guys and eat a little bit. Amen. Amen again. As you can see, I didn't feel like getting dressed, none of that. I'm relaxing again at home, drinking water. But my husband got this from a friend of his, and I'm gonna try it. It's salsa verde. I think that is. It's like a hot sauce from Mexico. He brought it back from Mexico. So I'm gonna try this on my chicken. He says it's really good. It's hot, but it's good. And it's all it's not in English, it's Spanish, so I know I see chilies, habaneros, and that's about the only thing that I really know what it says. La Meridiana, I think that's how you say it, where it's made from. Well, what the name of it is, I don't know. Okay, let's pour some on. He was choking when he put some more earlier because he put too much. Because he made his with like tortillas. His chicken, he had it with tortillas. I was gonna do that too, but I made the rice, so I didn't want to do all that. So let me see. I'll give y'all the first bite. See the green sauce on it? Oh, I dropped it back in the bowl. All right, let's try it. Fire. But it's good. Ooh, fire, but it's good. He said he was gonna find some more. See if somebody will sell it around here. Cause I wouldn't mind having this again. I wouldn't mind. It's so good, y'all, by the way. So good. The other day I was watching this show. I think it was a new show. It wasn't on Fatal Attractions. It was a new one. If I find it, I'm gonna put the link. Put the what it was, the TV show that I was watching. It was about this girl. It was something like Fatal Attraction. It was crazy. She wanted to move to. She was from the United States, but she wanted to go to Australia. So she went down there for a little while, and she really enjoyed it. So she was trying to gain citizenship down there. So you have to, in order for you to gain citizenship down that way, you had to actually work somewhere down there. Like, you gotta actually gain it like that. Like, you gotta help with something, participate in something, like have a job, something that they need you to do down there. So she actually went down there. While she was working, she met some guy. She met this dude, and He was one of the nicest guys when she met him. She met a group of people when she went down there. First time him started off as really good friends. And then they started liking each other. She didn't want to get in a relationship at first. She said she wanted to just be happy, have fun. Then she ended up dating him. Once they started dating, people around started to notice he started to get, I'm a little jealous. She couldn't hang around her friends no more, her family, really. And when she would come down to go visit her family, he didn't come. But he made her switch phones, cell phones, everything. Her computer. Everything he wanted her to have. He told her she didn't have to work no more. So she was down at her mom's house one time. And her mom was watching the movie. And he kept sending her messages the whole time. Steady holding the phone. Asking her, what are you doing? Are you with your mom? Are you with your mom? She was ignoring him at first, and then she got on the phone. She had to answer and talk to him, that she was scared. The mom snatched the phone and said, look, because the mom already had a funny feeling about him. Look, we're watching a movie. You have to call her back. And she said it was so bad that he didn't even notice her getting on the phone. He was still going off on the phone on her daughter. She said, so she hung up on him. So when her daughter went back down there, because her mother asked her, it was just her and her, the mother just had a boy and a girl, and they was close in age, so it was just them two. So the when she went back there, because she told him nothing went wrong, she wanted to go home. Her mom was sending her messages, and her brother saying, if you're not okay, you can always come home. We love you. You know, just sending stuff. And she had to send him a message back saying, don't send me messages like this. He's a good guy. He's not doing it to me, which he was making her write this. So once she wrote that to them, you know, they fell back. So one day I guess she started getting bored. So she got a job. And she went, because that's what she went there for anyway, to gain her citizenship. So she went and actually started a job. He came in there and went off at the workplace to her. I told you don't have to work. I will take care of everything. Didn't want to have no money, no nothing. Dependent on him. So she told him, okay, she got scared, left, and the employer said they never saw her again after he did that. Mind you, when she got back home, you know, he already switched her phone out and did everything. Everything she did, he seemed to know about. This dude had cameras all throughout the house. He could hear her conversations over her phone, anything she did on the laptop. And she went to the laptop and found this out. And he was doing this. So she changed the password on him. When he came home to get on there to look to see everything she did, he couldn't get on. He asked her, why can't I get on the laptop? And she said, you need to start trusting me. If there's no trust, there's no relationship. He didn't want to hear that. So he was like extremely bossy, steady being bossy. So she started telling her friends, because she had she was going to the gym every day. She was like a fitness person. He stopped her from going to the gym. Got her personal trainer, a female, and a health advisor. It was 2 people that she was dealing with. She started getting real close with him and letting them know everything that was going on with the relationship. And she needed a way to get out. So they were going to help her. They made a plan where she was taking her clothes out little by little because he would notice everything. She took her clothes and was putting them in pillowcases, thinking that he wouldn't notice that. He caught on to that. The friends was helping, made her stop hanging with her trainer and all of them. He had a camera on the outside of the door, looking at them from the outside too. So she got tired, and one day, this was beyond me. I don't know why she waited till he came home to leave. She should have left before he got there. She waited till he came home and told him she was leaving, and he didn't want to hear it. He, was real aggressive and grabbing on her. Grabbed her by the neck. She ended up getting away. Because it was this big old building that they were staying in, like them high-rising houses. Like, it was big old tower. It was like really, it was a lot of rooms. So she ran out of the room and went to the neighbor house banging, saying help. By the time the neighbor got to the door, he done grabbed her by her neck and her mouth so she couldn't scream and pull her back in. Next thing you know, she falls over the balcony. Like it was on like 27th floor or something. And dies when she lands. So he tried to go to the cop. He ran downstairs, all the way down there. And people was already there trying to assist her. He ran over there and tried to tell the cops. She jumped. She was losing it. She was hallucinating, and she just jumped over. So, oh, excuse me. The cops called her mother and had to tell them, about their loved one. And soon they got on the phone, before they even got it out, she said, "He killed her, didn't he?" And the cop was like, we need to talk to you. So they came and they sat down and talked to her and told her in person. They were devastated, but it's like they knew. So one of her cousins that she used to always hang with, when she went down there, he wouldn't let her hang with her either no more. So the cousin said the same thing. He killed her. I know he did, because I was just talking to her normal, like nothing happened. So the only reason they found out what really happened to her was because it was a bystander walking on by, minding his business. Then he said he saw a guy, because she was very small. He saw a guy holding somebody over the balcony. He saw him. He saw it. The girl, you could tell she was trying to struggle, and then him dropping her. So that changed the whole game up. He went to the police station and told them, once he heard what was going on the news. He went to the police station like a week later and told them what happened, what he saw. This is how he got charged. I killed this, y'all. That's how he got charged. It changed the whole thing. The family came down there to fight for, her in court. And the judge ended up sentencing him to 26 years to life. And they started some kind of program for her, for domestic violence, and to remember her name. They said they weren't going to just let this go. So they did an advocacy in remembrance of her. And she was going down there to get her citizenship. She wanted to just stay down there. She wanted to get away. And she went down there all alone. So she didn't even know anybody. She just up and left one day. and ran into the wrong guy. Yep. That's what happened, y'all. Gotta be aware of these people we just meet and we don't know. And we don't, you know, like he moved her in too fast. Like he was on her. She didn't even get a chance to really know him. Like they didn't get a chance to stay together really. Like he even got engaged to her and went the extra mile, and he even made her start covering up. She couldn't wear clothes that could see her body. Whatever he told her to wear, that's what she had to wear. So it was just a whole mess in the household she was living in, and she was going through it. And he took made her take so many pictures with him, but it was all clothed, like she was all covered up, and her mom noticed it different. Like, you don't be covered up like, she don't never be covered up like this. She liked to be free and, you know, like people to look at her. She loved the attention. And she was a pretty girl too. But he took that all away from her. I think he was a little bit older than her, but he was crazy as hell. And he took that girl life because he was jealous. And come to find out when they looked at his history, his background, he did this before. He even did time before. It's not his first rodeo. He actually did jail time for assault before in his past relationship. So it wasn't like he was this good guy. He, I guess, was actually tormenting all his exes. And met her and switched up on her. Gotta pay attention to who we fall in love with, because they're crazy. They are really crazy out here. But y'all, I'm done. I'm full. I'm actually about to sit back and watch some TV, some more of my shows. And I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will talk to you guys later. Until next time. See ya.